We are starting. Get ready with your notes and everything. So here we go. Quality sentences we are going to discuss today. Hello and welcome to Seven Sentinels. This is Grand Master Class and I am Peter Simon with you. Today we are conducting a speaking session. We are focusing on all the professions. So these are common styles applicable for all the professions. So we are going to do a series here. Right. This is episode 1. Episode number 1. Yeah. So, speaking sessions. Okay. Main role plays. Okay. So here we can say solid sentences for all professionals. Yes. So speaking sessions, solid sentences for all professions. Right. Now, what type of quality are you using? What is the quality? What you are expecting? Now I'm giving you, yes, we'll be shuffling between many different things. So no need to bother. So we'll be taking sessions. These are series. Okay, series of sentences. Speaking sessions. This is the first one. We are going to discuss many things. Okay. Right. Share your problems in speaking. Okay. So this is episode 1. Speaking series. Yeah. Speaking series episode 1. So first, before we start the venture, let us share our problems with regard to speaking. Yes. Share our problems with regard to speaking. So you are given 1 minute to share your opinions. Yep. Yes. Framing sentence, prompt to task. Okay. That's a good point, valid point. Yes. What about the others? You don't have any problems? You don't have any concerns? We are going to discuss our points here. Yeah. So I can give you one point here. Number one is with regard to speaking, there are three things. With regard to speaking, there are three things. Okay. The main things are three. Number one is the vocabulary. Number two is the grammar. Number three is the pronunciation. Yeah. I have given you some points here. I have given you, my screen will be little different. So dark mode. So write down your points. Write down your points, your problems, your concerns. What about your vocabulary? How do you gauge your vocabulary? How do you gauge your vocabulary? So is it extraordinary? What do you think about here? Make these points and note down. So grade, rate your quality. So rating the quality, this is the area, the skill, the skills related to speaking, vocabulary skills, grammar skills, pronunciation skills, and many more will come there. So how do you rate your quality? How do you rate your quality? Yeah. From, you can say 0 to say 10. So grade, what grade you think about yourself? Okay. 0 to 10 scale. Yes. How do you grade? You can write in your chat box. Yeah, what problems you have here? You can share. You can share your points. I am excellent, or I am average, or I am very weak. So first let us talk about vocabulary. The vocabulary. Now, the first point is the vocabulary. Yeah, come on, grade your quality with regard to vocabulary, all of you. Majority of you have commented. Yes, majority of you have commented that the vocabulary is average. Now, how do you gauge your vocabulary? How do you gauge your vocabulary? Yes. On what basis? Just generally you are speaking like that. You don't have a standard measure. There is a standard measure. So you can gauge standard measure. This is called, you can say CEFR levels. CEFR levels. So what type of words are we using? That's important. Okay. What type of vocabulary are you using? Are you using quality vocabulary? So I will discuss based on your points. So when you said your vocabulary is average, okay, it's your words, you're gauging, you're grading, you're pointing scale. You said it's average. Average means a 0 to 10, it's 5 points. If you are getting 5 points and you are gauging it as average, then that means your score from 0 to 500, your score will be 250. So that's it. So take 25 this side and 25 this side. So 225 to 275 will be your speaking score. So that is what is average. Average is 250 out of 500. 500 by 2 is 250. So if you take this seriously and divide, out of 10, you give 5 points average. So if you consider average, that means your scores, you are limiting to 225 to 275, keeping the central point 250, the midpoint. Okay, how are we going to cross 300 then? That's the point. How are we going to cross it 300%? So every day we are going to discuss these points. Okay, we are going to discuss these points on a daily basis. Invite as many friends as possible. We are going to launch a mega session. This is a series I told you. These are shooting stars. Your words, you are shooting words here. Okay. So invite each one, invite one friend. I am also inviting some people. You also try to invite your best friends if you can. Yeah. Now I'll be shifting into programs and apps. Okay. Now I'm moving again to here. Now, according to this scale, CEFR grading. CEFR scale. Okay. Right. Now, what is this CEFR? Okay. What is this? CEFR. Now, I'll show you what is CEFR. Now, if you go to Google browser and you just write CEFR scale and OET grades. Okay, CEFR levels, we can say, and OET grades. Now, this is official OET will take. Official OET has a PDF for this one. So this is official OET PDF. You can see this. This is official OET. This is official OET. Okay. This is official OET. Right. What are the levels of CEFR in OET? So you can see here 200 to 290 is C grade. Okay. CEFR levels are B2 and yeah. So try to understand this. So if you want a B grade, you should use at least C1, at least C1 level of vocabulary. I'll show you that. Okay. This one, I'm opening link in new window. This is not what Simon Sir is telling. This is what OET is telling. Official OET. Okay. Official OET. So I'll show you. Yeah. So now this is given by the official OET. Right. So relating the occupational English test to the CEFR levels. CEFR levels means common for C, European for E, framework for F, and reference R, CEFR for languages. So here we are considered about English. Okay. Here we are bothered about English. Right. Yes. Common European framework of reference for languages. Right. That's what is CEFR. So now according to this, the levels are divided like this. You can see here. Okay. CEFR levels. You have, these are the levels. So we have the levels. So OET score, OET grade, and CEFR levels are here. So Yeah. So A1 and A2, B1, B2, C1 and C2. So these are the 6 levels. These are the 6 levels. This is an expert level. You will get 400 to 500 OET score. So it will lead to A grade roughly. That is C2 vocabulary. Now, what are the C2 vocabulary? What are the C1 vocabulary? I'll tell you. So first we are going to these things. These are the 6 levels. So C2 level, C1 level, B2 level, B1 level, A2 level, and A1 level. A1 is the basic level. A1 is the basic level. So I have shown you here already. If you want A grade in speaking, if you want A grade in speaking, yeah, if you want A grade in speaking, you have to get 450 score and you have to use C2 vocabulary. So that's it. C2 vocabulary, if you use, you will get 450 plus. And that will give you A grade in OET. A grade in OET. Remember that. And in the same way, if you use C1 vocabulary, I'm not telling you. Official OET is telling. See here. Okay. Now here, check it out. C1 vocabulary if you use, you will get 350 plus and B grade 350 plus in speaking. You can see here speaking, right? This is what it is. Okay. So go through this paper. It's very, very important. So this is the link, official website, OET official website. So you have to get 350 plus, you have to use C1 vocabulary. So 350 plus, that will give you what? B grade in OET. Then next, 200 is B2 vocabulary. So we don't want other things. This is enough for us. So we'll get C grade. That's it. So remaining or D grade and E grade, we don't mind, we don't want. So if you want A grade, that means if you want 450 marks, you have to go for target for C2 vocabulary. If you want B grade, that means you want 350 plus, then you have to target C1 grade vocabulary. There are many students who got A grade here. So remember that. So now let us see some vocabulary. How you will gauge this vocabulary. Yeah. Right. Cambridge Dictionary. Just go to Cambridge Dictionary. Now in this Cambridge Dictionary, you see some words. Now I want you to tell you the best words which you know. You can type here. Please type some words which you think that they are very extraordinary according to you. The best words. Extraordinary words. One each. Every student will give one word here. Every student give one word, please. Okay. One word. You can give one particular word. We'll check what type of word it is. Think about it. One word which you are using in your speaking session. Okay. One word that you are using in your speaking session. Yes. Give me one word which you are using. Emphasize. Whenever you write individual words, never write capital letter. This is a rule. Okay. Emphasize. I'm taking Anju Kumari's word number 1 is emphasize. Okay. Emphasize. Yeah. Now I am typing that word. But see, dictionary gives only small letter, not capital letter. You see, never write. Emphasize. What is the level of this word? Now you can see here. Emphasize. This is number one. This word is given by, yeah, Anju Kumari. Yes. Anju Kumari has given this word. Emphasize. Okay, given by Anju Kumari. Okay. Now, what is the level of this word? Now let us see. Okay. Next one is, yeah, awareness. Awareness. This is given by Dilip Kumar, Dr. Dilip Kumar. Yeah, Dr. Dilip Kumar has given this first. Now let us see these two words. Now first word, let us study this first word. Okay. If we study this first word, emphasize, okay, emphasize, or EMPHASISE, emphasize. Both are correct. Both are correct because UK spelling is SISE and American spelling is SIZE. So you can see there. Emphasize, and UK, it is emphasize. You can see here. This is the UK spelling. So if you check that one, that is also right. So emphasize, okay? That is also right. It is giving the same thing. So this is B2 vocabulary. That means if you are going to use the word emphasize, it's a verb and it gives you B2 vocabulary. B2 vocabulary means you know it is 200 to 350. We have seen that. So we have seen that 200 B2, B2, 200 plus. That means you will get a C grade. Now, let us focus on this one. Yeah. Now, this is B2 vocabulary, which gives you 200 plus marks. Yeah. That means it is C grade. C grade. Okay. Right. Now, this is how we are categorized. Now, how to enhance this quality? Emphasis. Now, what I'll do is emphasis. I'm changing it to emphasis. Emphasis is also B2 vocabulary. Emphasis is also B2 vocabulary. Okay. Emphasis is also B2 vocabulary. Right. So what are the words which will give us? So this will not use. Emphasize. Okay. If there is no other option, we'll use. Of course, that is better. But what are the better words for this one? Let us consider. You have to come out with better words. Okay. Next. Okay. Right. Now let us go to the second word. Now Dr. Dilip Kumar has given this word awareness. Let us check awareness. Yeah, awareness is C1 vocabulary. Yeah, it's a good one. C1 vocabulary. Okay. Awareness is C1 vocabulary. Awareness is C1 vocabulary. Use this as C1 vocabulary in your speaking session. So this is how I say. Now, can you give some more words? so that we can check any. We only want to see B, what is B2, what is B1, what is C1, what is C2. Exacerbate. Yeah, this is a very good word. Keval Shah. Dr. Keval Shah. Yeah. Right. Now let us check this word. Exacerbate. Exacerbate. To make something that is already bad even worse. Okay. Deteriorating. Yeah. Exacerbate. Okay. Exacerbation. This is a better word. Definitely, this is a better word. It's not even graded, but it is definitely a better word. So, Dr. Keval Shah has given this word exacerbate. Yeah, you can use this word. Yeah. Dr. Keval Shah has used this word. Okay, exacerbate. Exacerbate. Yeah, this is definitely a good word. We don't, this question mark we are putting because it is not clarified, but definitely it's a good word. Anju Kumari says accumulation. Yeah. So try to write small letter Anju when you are writing. Okay. Accumulation. This is given by Anju Kumari. Okay. Now let us see this grading. Right. What is the level of this word? Accumulation. It is C2 vocabulary. Awesome. Awesome. It's a very good word. Use this one. Accumulation. Accumulation of fat in your body is one explanation which we can give for obesity, one reason for obesity. So you can make sentences using this accumulation. You write this word in your notebook. Write this word in your notebook and use it on a daily basis. Okay, accumulation. Accumulation. This is C2 vocabulary. Right. Accumulation of excessive fat, okay, in an individual's body is one of the major concerns leading to obesity. So when you talk to some person, you can use this sentence. Okay, so this is what we say vocabulary. So try to learn quality vocabulary, and where you get quality vocabulary, I'll give you some points here. You can go to our classical corrections and just write there Cambridge. I have given number of words. If you just type Cambridge, you will get number of words here. So there are hundreds of, how many words are here? Let us check, 572 words here. You can see here 572 messages using the word dictionary. So 572 words are already there. Okay. If you just go there, skeptical, don't be skeptical. Ordeal, I can understand it's a great ordeal. Yeah, ordeal. Just to click on that one. C2 vocabulary. Very unpleasant and painful or difficult experience. There are a number of words I have given you here in our channel. So you can learn these words on a daily basis. Right. Now this is how you can practice. Yeah. Now we are going to the points now. We are going to the next. Before going to grammar, we'll go to some warm-up questions. So there are some warm-up questions. Warm-up questions. So you'll be given some warm-up questions. Okay. Warm-up questions. Warm-up session, we can say. Now, how are you going to deal with this warm-up session? So afterwards, we'll go for grammar after warm-up session. Then we'll go for role play. One by one, we'll deal with many different things. Yeah. Warm-up session. Now let us take warm-up session here. Right. In the warm-up session, what are the questions that you normally expect? Can you give some names, some questions for warm-up session? Yeah. Now I'll give you one question. Yes. My question is, yeah, my question is here. Okay. Can you please tell me about yourself in 3 or 4 sentences? Can you please tell me something about yourself in 3 or 4 sentences? Can you please tell me? Yes. Something about yourself in 3 or 4 sentences. Yeah. Now, those who are ready to speak, okay? Those who are ready to speak, yeah, pin the video. Yes. Can you please tell me something about yourself in 2 or 3 sentences? If anybody is interested, you can unmute and you can speak. But first, you can just say, I will give the answer, or me, something you can write there. You can just type a me, or I will. Okay. Yeah, the first question is, yeah, Dilip Singh. Yeah, you can unmute. You can unmute your audio and you can
Hello,
speak.
sir.
Yes, participate.
Hello,
If you are
sir.
interested to share your video also, you can share your video. Otherwise, you can just speak in the
No,
audio.
sir.
Your wish, your comfort.
No,
Yeah,
sir.
carry on. Carry on.
Sir.
Can you
Hello,
please
sir.
tell
My
me
name is
something?
Dr. Dilip.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I have to tell something about myself. So, my name is Dr. Dilip. I have recently graduated from Liaquat University of Medical and Health Sciences, Jamshoro, Hyderabad. And I am preparing for my OET exam, Occupational English Language Test exam. I'm going to appear in my exam on 4th of the May. And that's why I'm conducting Sir Peter Simon's classes on daily basis.
Yeah. You said,
It-
my name is Dr. Dilip. My
yes, sir.
name is Dr. Dilip. Do you think this
Yes.
sentence which you have spoken just now, is it right? Do you think the
I don't know,
sentence
sir.
which you have spoken, is it right?
Yes.
So now I'll ask you.
I think,
Yeah, tell me. You can say yes, you can say no, no problem.
yes, sir. I think it's right.
Yeah. So now there are 4 other members in the group. Okay. So I'll be asking you also to speak. So all the students who are on the YouTube also watching, learn this point. Yeah. Dr. Dilip. Yes. My name is Dr. Dilip is wrong. It's absolutely wrong, because your name is Dilip, but your name is not Dr. Dilip. Okay. You can be
Okay.
called as a Dr.
Okay.
Dilip. You can be called as a Dr. Dilip, but your name is not a Dr. Dilip. Doctor is your, professional name. Okay, your name is not a doctor. Okay, your name is not doctor, but you are Dilip. I am Dr. Dilip, you can say, but you cannot say my name is Dr. Dilip. That's wrong. Is that clear? Right. So
Yes, sir.
my name is Teacher Simon. I cannot say my name is Teacher Simon. My name is Simon and I am a teacher. I hope all of you can understand what I'm speaking. So unknowingly, we are speaking number of sentences which are wrong. We don't even know that we are speaking something wrong. My name is Simon Peter and I am a teacher. I cannot say my name is a Teacher Simon. Is my name teacher? No. It's my designation. It's not my name. It's my designation. I can be called as Teacher Simon. I can be called as teacher or Teacher Simon or Simon the teacher or whatever you want. That's different. But my name is not a teacher. My name is Simon only. That's what it is. So we have to be careful in these areas. Okay. There are some students who say, myself, Simon Peter. Myself, Simon Peter is wrong. Myself, Simon Peter is wrong because myself is a reflexive pronoun. They think that it is a style, stylish English. They want to show off, but they are doing a blunder. Myself is a reflexive pronoun which can never be used without I. I hurt myself. I blamed myself. I punished myself. Okay. I helped myself. I to myself. Then that is called reflexive. Then you can use myself. Many people, when you say, tell me something, myself, Simon Peter. No, it's wrong. I am Simon Peter, not myself, Simon Peter. So, like this, many people will be doing many mistakes, committing number of mistakes. So you have to be very careful. You have to be cautious. Yeah. Now, next. Yeah. Now, next, who else wants to give the answer to this question? Who else wants to give the answer to this question? Yeah. Dilip has given. It's okay to do mistakes. At least you have learned something. Na? Doctor has spoken. My name is Dilip and he has made a mistake and we have covered it. So he will not do that mistake again. Anju Kumari, you can unmute, please. Anju Kumari, you can unmute,
Yes, sir.
please. Yeah. So can you please tell me a few sentences, 2 or 3 sentences, or 3 or 4 sentences about yourself, please?
Yes, sir. My name is Anju Kumari. I have completed my BSc Nursing from Rajiv Gandhi University of Health and Science, Karnataka. And I'm working in the hospital as a staff nurse. And basically, I'm from Bihar.
Yeah, fine. That's very good. That's very good. Yeah, your flow is good. Your flow is good. Your vocabulary is good. Your selection of sentences is good. But when you are speaking, there's a flat tone. Flat tone. That means the water is calm. The water is calm. That means there are no ripples in your speaking. There are no ripples in your speaking. There are no troughs and crests in your speaking. There are no rising tones and there is no falling tones in your speaking. You have to show some variation in your speaking. For example, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Just one sentence I'm giving you. What are you doing? Where are you going? So for this, called pronunciation. This is pronunciation. You can master pronunciation. How come you can master pronunciation? Mastering speaking. So you take any particular, you can say BBC, a channel, a television channel, or you can say CNN, or you can take Fox News, or a geographical channel, National Geographic. So you can take such English channels and you select, be selective in choosing the speaker. See that the person is a native speaker. Be selective. Select that speaker who belongs to an English speaking country. So there are 6 English speaking countries. Number 1 is the United Kingdom. Number 2, the United States of America. Number 3, Australia. Number 4, New Zealand. Number 5, Ireland. So we have 6 countries. The other one, I don't recall exactly. So we have New South Wales. Yeah, New South Wales. Yes, 6 countries. These are native English speaking countries. So when, see, I'll tell you one thing. How can we learn, sir? We have learned so far. So how can we learn now? Yes, you can. A child, he doesn't know anything. For example, if an Indian teacher teaches a rhyme on her own, and when an Indian teacher plays a tape recorder which has the rhyme, okay, with the voice of a native speaker, now see the difference. That is the reason why there are number of rhymes in the native speaker's accent. So when an Indian teacher teaches, they teach in the Indian slang. It may be near native, but not native. So the child will imitate the teacher. So the teacher's pronunciation is not a native pronunciation, and it is near native pronunciation. Therefore, what happens here is the child acquires near native spoken styles. He will imitate the teacher, but the teacher can do a trick here. The teacher can play the audio for perfection, and the students will imitate the pronunciation of the audio, and they will acquire the original speaking style, and they will acquire native pronunciation. That's it. There are many Indians who speak in the native style. Okay, so there is nothing to worry. Small children who are studying in international schools, they have good pronunciation. So when small children can learn, why not we? So for example, it is just like learning a new language. Okay, you learn your own mother tongue and you learn another tongue. For example, a person from India is learning Persian or Arabic or some other language or local language also. So how we are learning? At the age of 40, at the age of 30, at the age of 25, we are able to learn another language when we cross the boundaries, you go to the Middle East, you learn Arabic language. You go to some other country, you learn that language. How is it possible? Why are you totally shifting? You're forgetting your language and learning some other language. That's not a hindrance at all. Gradually, you'll build up your other tongue. In the same way, your pronunciation, forget that. Make a fresh start from ground zero. Take the channel, television channel, play it and repeat. Don't look at them. Just repeat the sounds as they are speaking. Okay. And for this, you OET people have a good benefit. You have the audio script and you have the audio also. What you can do is you can print the audio script. You can print the audio script. And then what you can do is you can listen to the audio and you can go parallel with that one. So just you can do within 5 days, maximum 7 days, you can at least grab some quality. You cannot become totally perfect, at least some quality you can do. Every day in the morning, half an hour, afternoon, half an hour, evening, half an hour. That's enough. This is daily life. It's not 1 month. Dr. Dilip Singh, it's not the point of 1 month. At least something you have to learn because you are going to an English speaking country to work there. So you have to learn something. Right. Fine. Next. The second question. Yeah. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Yeah. Anybody who wants to give the question's answer? Can you tell me something about yourself in 3 to 4 sentences? Okay. Then the next question is, yeah. The second question. Yeah, speaking. Yes. So,
let me take this opportunity to introduce myself to you, sir, because it gives me immense pleasure. By the way, my name is Peter Simon and I am 52 years old. I am an Indian and I come from a place called Hyderabad in South India. My mother tongue is Telugu, but I can also speak Hindi, English and Kannada. I love my country very much because I'm a patriot by nature.
so you can create your own style. You can create your own sentences. Okay. Yeah. This is the second question for you. Why did you choose nursing as your profession? Or why did you choose medicine as your profession? Or why did you choose physiotherapy as your profession? Okay. Yes. Yeah, Dilip Singh, Meera will provide you, our coordinator Meera will provide you the vocabulary list. There is a lot of list and she will be providing you. Yes, Meera, can you please help him with this vocabulary later tomorrow or whenever you are comfortable. Right. So now who wants to answer this question? Why did you choose nursing as your profession? Yes, please. So, for example, I will tell you, yeah, this, right? When I was a child, my house was located within the vicinity of a government hospital in the city. I grew up watching these white, shirts or aprons, and they were wearing that stethoscope across their shoulders. And I was wondering, what's that? And I asked my mother, what is that? I want that. And you know what my mother said? When you grow up, if you become a doctor, you can also wear one like that. Then I said, yes, I want to be a doctor. And that was the day I took the decision, and I struggled hard for that. And today I'm a doctor, and I'm proud to say that I'm a doctor because it was my passion, it was my dream, and now the dream has come true. The people look at me as an angel who has come to save their lives. I'm feeling very proud of it. So, whatever you want, however you want, speak it with reality, okay? From the depth of your heart. Don't try to please the other person. Just speak it out. Automatically, the other person will be pleased. Yes, Anju Kumari. Yes, you can say.
Shall I start, sir?
Yes, please.
To be honest, I was very skeptical about this profession, but when I seeing my friends doing this noble profession as a nurse, I want to be, and my husband encouraged me to get my dream profession.
Yeah, that's good. Next. Everyone can type something, na? Yeah. Anybody else? Next. Yes, Dr. Dilip Singh. Come on, shoot your answer. Shoot your answer.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, of course.
Sir, I am a doctor now, but when I was child, my father wants me to become a doctor, and he used to tell me some interesting heroic stories of few role models of our areas who have become already doctors. And then I have saw some deaths of my family members due to some treatable diseases. These things make me very passionate to become a doctor.
Yeah, that's very good. Next. Who next? Only Anju Kumari and Dilip Singh. What about the others? What about the others? Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay. Now, next question is here. What is your fundamental reason for taking the occupational English test? What is your fundamental reason for taking the occupational English test? So, for example, for this question, what will my answer be? What will my answer be? So the words should go fluctuate. Yeah. What is your fundamental reason for taking the occupational English test? Yeah. For the people who want to work in the English speaking countries, for instance, the United Kingdom, Ireland, or New Zealand, to name a few, the basic requirement to prove that is to prove that we are experts in English. We are capable to speak in English, and for that purpose, we need to take an exam. It can be IELTS, it can be OET, or it can be some other English test. Of these different types of tests, I prefer occupational English test because, you know, this test focuses mainly with regard to medical aspects. Everything is related to the medical field. For instance, if I take IELTS, they may ask a question, they may ask passages, they may ask me to write an essay on any particular thing. It may be about astronomy or the animals or history or anything else. Sky is the limit for that. There is no limit. They can ask questions from anywhere, any subject, any topic. But occupational English restricts to only the medical field. That's what made me to take the occupational English test. Because I know most of the areas with regard to medicine, and they will ask me everything which are common subjects in medicine. So the difficulty level will be there, but of course restricted to only medical, scope. So that's the benefit in taking occupational English test. So this is my answer. Yes. Right. Now next one. Who next? Who wants to speak next? So third question. Question number 3 is here. Yeah, who wants to give the answer for this question? Yes, please. Yeah, Dr. Dilip, you can.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
So, as a I'm and as a doctor, I'm very interested to experience a words-based medical setup, just like in the United Kingdom. And since childhood, I always wanted to visit and lived in European countries like United Kingdom. That's why I'm taking this OET exam.
Yeah. So you said United Kingdom. You have to say the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom. Okay, fine. That's good. Next, Anju Kumari.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, carry on.
I always wanted to work in an English culture country, and to meet their requirement, English test is needed. And I want to experience the ocean of opportunities in the English countries. That's why I'm taking the OET exam.
Yeah, that's good. So an English, not a English. It's an English speaking country. Or you can say English speaking countries. So an English speaking country or
Yes.
English speaking countries. Okay, fine. If it is singular, it is an. If it is plural, it is just without anything. Yeah, that's fine. Next, fourth.
Sir, sorry to interrupt you here, sir. 1 second.
Yeah.
Sir, that voice variation is also needed in warm-up session, or is it okay while doing the task only?
See, the thing is, warm up is just a warm up. Warm up is just a warm up. it will not be evaluated at all. Nothing will be considered from the warm-up. Is that clear?
Yes,
Only
sir.
the 2 role plays will be evaluated. This warm-up is there so that you can become comfortable. Suddenly you go into the room and directly he will start the speaking session. You will not be comfortable. You will be in panic. So this warm-up session is just to make you get set. Then you can go. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
It's just like ready, steady. Then you can go further role play. So just to prepare, you will suddenly see somebody and you have to be friendly with him. He should be friendly with you so that you are comfortable. You have to come out, overcome your fear. You are seeing a new person totally. So all tension will be there. So all these to be eliminated. Just 2-3 minutes, just friendly chat. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing
Thanks, sir.
else. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's very fine. That's really very fine. Thank you very much. That was a good
Thank you.
question. And everyone needs to know that one. And pronunciation is pronunciation. Forget about OET. Pronunciation is pronunciation. When you see somebody speak wonderful English, then you feel fascinated. You feel attracted. You feel pulverized by that pronunciation. You will be broken into pieces. Oh, I am speaking. I'm not able to speak like that. So you feel shattered, and you want to build your styles. You'll be encouraged. So when he can speak, why not I? Like that, you'll feel. So you can motivate yourself. But pronunciation is pronunciation. That's it. There is nothing like ordinary times we can speak ordinarily and exam times we should speak it's not like that. Wherever you are, you have to speak with good pronunciation. That's it. Right. Anybody else for this question? Yeah, I will not ask you by name. Those who want to speak, you can speak, because if I ask you and you'll say no, I feel bad. Okay, so that's the reason why I don't ask. You can say, sir, I want to speak, or can I speak, or just say me, or just say I. Then otherwise you type your name. Anything is okay, right? Anything
I
is
can speak,
okay.
sir.
Who
I
is
want to
this?
prove my
Who is this? Who is this?
Rani,
This is
sir.
Rani. Yes, Rani. Okay, fine. Yeah, Rani. Yes, come on.
I was wanted to prove myself as a proficient in English, especially in United States of America and also European, and also to practice. And I prepare myself to practice communication tasks and to find when working in English speaking uh, healthcare clinics.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. The United States of America. The is a must. Okay, fine. Next, anybody else? Otherwise, we are moving to the next question. Which country is your most favorite destination for migration and work? Which country is your most favorite destination for migration and work? Do not try to impress the speaker. Do not try to impress the audience. You just speak it out from the depth of your heart. The word should come from here, not from here. Okay? All right. Now, yes. Now, for example, if anybody asks me this question, I'll speak like this. Yeah. Now, I am a doctor by profession, and I want to move to an English speaking country. It can be the UK or Ireland or New Zealand. But the country I prefer the most is the United Kingdom. It's a big country with a lot of opportunities and advanced technology. There's a huge scope for learning and experimenting things. I do not want to live as an ordinary nurse. I want to explore the modern, technology and latest developments. I want to acquire the skills so that I can stay there for a decade or so, learn all the advanced, studies and everything, and then come back to India and implement all those latest developments here in the poorer villages. So I have something like that. So that is the reason why I want to go to the United Kingdom. I'm not going to settle there permanently, but I'm going to learn some things. Okay. So that will benefit not only me, but also some of the nurses who are working with me and the poor community here. I can bring those latest developments to the reach of at least one particular village where I am working. So you can create something on your own. See, this what I have told you, maybe you might not have thought about it. You might have thought about your personally. But don't take it personally. Take it as a service-oriented gesture. Service-oriented. Then definitely you can speak well. Okay? Don't be selfish. I want to grow. I want to become. I want to settle there. I want to build my family, my children. So you are personalizing. You are personalizing. Be service oriented, then you will bring a quality. You will bring a quality. Don't say I will grow, I will become, I'll get good salary, I'll get a good, wonderful job, their life is well, their society is good there. So when you bring this I want to improve this one, then what happens? You are degrading yourself, you are degrading the country, you are degrading your people, you are telling that these things are not available. So you can make some experiment with your style. That's what I say. So what I told, I want to go to the United Kingdom, not to stay there permanently. I will be there only for a decade, and I'll try to learn all the research, all the latest developments there, and I want to come back here and implement all those things. I want to construct a hospital, and before establishing my hospital in a remote village to serve the community, provide cheaper medications, medical facilities, I'll bring them here and I will try to provide excellent world-class medical facilities to at least one particular town or village in India. I cannot do a lot, but I can do I can bring a small change, at least to one particular community in a small area. That will make me proud. You can create your own things. Be generous, be open, think out of the box. Don't think like every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Think something different. Think something different. Think something different. Yes, next. Who next? Anybody wants to give this answer? Yes, type your name, first name or second name. Anybody? No one. Okay, fine. Yes, somebody has typed, I think. Yeah. Next. Comment on the special qualities of the contemporary nurses or the contemporary doctors. What are the special qualities? Every profession demands a set of qualities. I am a nurse, and what are the special qualities expected of me? Let me count them. The foremost quality demanded from a nurse is patience. Okay. If you're patient enough, everything will follow. If you're patient, then you're kind. If you're patient, you're loving. If you're patient, you're generous. If you're patient, you're friendly. If you're patient, you're loving. If you're patient, you're kind-hearted. So patience is an embodiment of everything together in a nutshell. And I strongly believe that if a nurse is patient, she can give a good ear to the woes of the patient. She will be a very excellent listener. And you know, that is what the patient expects from somebody. So if we listen to them, then they will listen to us. Because there is some bonding. Till now, I have listened to you. Now let me tell you, and you listen. No need to say you listen. No need to tell I will tell you. Just to tell, and he will listen with all ears. Be patient. Let him tell everything. And then when you start speaking, he will be very obedient to you. He will have that trust built in you. So, this is the secret of a successful nurse. And everything goes attached to it. So, and apart from that, punctuality is very important. Exactly at the particular time, you have to record everything as said. 1 second delayed, 1 minute delayed, it will be hazardous or harmful for the patient. So you have to be very caring, selfless, and you have to be generous. Okay. So these are some of the many qualities which not only a nurse, but any professional has to have. These are obligations for any professional, not just a nurse. It is important for a teacher, it's important for a lawyer, it's important for a policeman, it's important for every individual in general, and the nurse in particular. So you can speak anything. I have given you number of things. Can't you speak 4 or 5 sentences out of these? That's it. Now coming to the point. Yeah. Can you give some sentences, anybody? Anybody wants to speak on this question? Anybody? Does anybody want to speak on this question? Please. Yeah, Anju Kumari, you can. It's your turn now. The mic is all yours.
Sir,
Yes, carry on.
there are many qualities of a nurse which are known to everybody, but I want to say about the communication, because if nurse possesses a good communication, she can provide a best care to her patients.
Yes, that's good. Anybody else? Who next? Who next? So we have two more questions, and afterwards we'll go to the next session, that is reading part B. So we have finished part A of Hashimoto thyroiditis. Okay. Yes. Yeah, that's a good sentence, Mira. And you can give some sentences like this here from the collections, and you can provide to the individual students and the groups in particular. Okay. Now coming to the point, anybody else who want to answer this question? No. 3, 2, and 1. This is the sixth question. What is the regular routine of an ideal nurse or an ideal doctor? Yes. What is the regular routine of an ideal nurse or an ideal doctor? Yeah, anyone? What is the regular routine of an ideal nurse or an ideal doctor? My day, yeah, I cannot tell about ideal nurse, but I can tell you about my regular routine. You need not say about ideal routine, routine of an ideal nurse. You can tell about your own. I cannot tell in general, but let me tell you about my routine in personal opinion, a personal routine. My day begins with a prayer. Then I will discuss with the outgoing doctor and the nurses who are on duty. Then I'll make a plan. I'll get ready, go on a round to all the wards, spending at least 5 to 10 minutes per each patient. I'll talk with them, discuss their problems, get their feedback regarding the medication and the progress. Then I'll give the alternative suggestions. And if there is any change in medication, I will tell them. And I'll make a note in the patient history. And then afterwards, I'll go for some surgeries or a treatment. Then I'll be sitting in my room. And if I'm free, I'll go on looking at some videos of the latest developments, or take a book and read that is related to medicine. And if there is any emergency case, or any nurse calls me for any situational, any latest developments, then I will go visit and come back. And again, in the evening, I will go for the final round, and afterwards I'll hand over my duty to the incumbent doctor, and I'll inform the nurses what they have to do, and then leave. So this is my normal routine. So you can explain in your own words what all you want to speak, and I will be sending these. I'll be sending these sentences which are already prepared notes, and you can make some improvements. Don't stick on to those sentences. You can improvise those sentences, and you can say acclimatize them to yourself. That means you can make them your own personal sentences by changing or modifying the styles. The last question: as far as your profession is concerned, who is your role model? As far as your profession is concerned, who is your role model? Yes, please. Yeah. Yes, I am a doctor, and my role model is a Dr. Lionel Ramamurthy, Dr. Lionel Ramamurthy. So he is a famous cardiologist. He has written a number of books. How to prevent a stroke. Prevention is better than cure. That's what his message is. Once an individual gets a stroke, afterwards, it's not the same. So initially itself, try to lead a healthy life without any negative developments. A healthy life, that's what he says. And he inspired me actually. And that those words, word by word, I'll tell my patients of the younger generation. The health you maintain when you are young. So avoid negative habits. Eat as required. Do not overeat or undereat. Give sufficient time for sleep. There are some points which we have to consider for a healthy lifestyle. A set rules we have to maintain. We have to be compliant with quality, nutritious dietary regimen, regular daily exercise program, and a set of healthy habits. Say early to bed and early to sleep makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise, as the saying goes. So he is a role model, not because he has treated a number of cardiac patients, but he has given the code of quality life in order to avert or avoid or prevent stroke in the future. So that's really amazing. After getting stroke, telling prevention and giving treatment, that's normal. Anyone can do. But why should patients suffer What can the people do not to suffer? So he has done a lot of research on this regard, in this regard, and he has given what I call it as a Dr. Lionel Ramamurthy's code, set regulations for preventing heart attack in our future lives. So I live by that, and I make my patients understand the importance of leading a healthy lifestyle. So definitely, he is my role model. So you can speak anything you want. Okay? You can speak anything you want. That's it. Okay? So I think that's enough for now. Right. So there are 3 members. Give your feedback for this session, please. Yeah. So that's good. You can give 1 sentence or 2 sentences for this. You have 1 minute to go. Yeah, that's the end of the session. Thank